Have you ever wondered why among billions of souls, only a few truly see you? If you are Libra, you already know love is never random. You are the child of Venus, born to create harmony in a world built on noise. Yet that gift has been heavy to bear. You've given endlessly searched for balance in hearts that could not match your depth. But the cosmos is shifting. 5 souls are awakening, 5 reflections, destined to meet your vibration. They are not here to complete you, but to resonate with you, to remind you of the harmony you were always meant to embody. Because when Libra finds their true mirror, love becomes more than emotion, it becomes alignment. Type it in the comments, I am ready for my true reflection. Now, let us begin the journey into the heart of Libra. To understand the souls most aligned with Libra, we must first step into the temple of Libra itself, a place of symmetry, fragrance, and soundless music. Here, every movement is intentional, every emotion weighed against the invisible scales of truth. Libra is not just a sign of balance, it is the embodiment of divine equilibrium, the point where beauty and justice intertwine like twin flames. Born under the rulership of Venus, Libra carries the rare gift of perceiving harmony even amid chaos. They see what others miss, the subtle chords between hearts, the poetry hidden inside conflict. For Libra, love is not a fleeting feeling, but a sacred architecture, something to be built, cherished, and maintained with devotion. They long not only to be loved, but to be understood through the language of grace. And yet, this quest for harmony often leads them into quiet suffering. Libra's greatest strength, their empathy, their fairness, their desire to make everything beautiful, can become their heaviest chain. They become the peacekeeper, the listener, the bridge between broken people. They know how to soothe storms in others, but forget to shelter their own heart. Inside, Libra's soul lives an eternal paradox, the need to belong versus the call to be free. They crave closeness, but fear the loss of self. They desire connection, but tremble at imbalance. Their love is a mirror, pure reflective, but fragile when held by unsteady hands. Those who encounter Libra often feel as if they are looking into their own essence. This is the magic of the scales. Libra does not simply see people, they mirror them. Their presence becomes a gentle reminder of who you could be if you loved yourself with more grace. But in mirroring others, Libra often loses sight of their own reflection. In mythology, Libra is the altar of the heavens, the only sign represented, not by an animal or human, but by a sacred object. This symbol holds profound meaning. Libra is not a creature bound by instinct, but a force of cosmic order. They exist to restore balance wherever love has been distorted. That is why Libra's relationships feel karmic, fated, larger than life, because they are. Every connection, every heartbreak, every reconciliation teaches Libra how to measure not perfection, but truth. Deep within, Libra dreams of a love that feels like stillness, a place where words are unnecessary, because energy itself understands. They want a bond that is not possession, but partnership, not dominance, but dance. To be seen, not compared. To be chosen, not convinced. Even their fears are sacred. The fear of being alone teaches them authenticity. The fear of being misunderstood teaches them clarity. And when Libra learns that balance does not mean symmetry, but honesty, when they realize that true harmony includes the shadow as well as the light, they become unstoppable. Because a balanced Libra is not passive. They are power in motion, love with discernment, beauty with purpose. They remind the world that peace is not the absence of conflict. It is the courage to face it with compassion. So before the mirrors appear, before the 5 souls align, Libra must remember this truth. You are not meant to be half of anyone. You are the entire equation, seeking the one who resonates, not rescues. Even the sacred scales long for a steady hand to hold them, not to control, but to understand their rhythm. The soul of Libra is a gateway, a harmonic bridge between worlds. Every lifetime they incarnate carrying a quiet mission to restore what has been divided, to weave beauty through the fractures of the human heart. But such a mission requires mirrors other souls whose frequency can awaken what lies dormant within them. The cosmos, in its infinite symmetry, has designed 5 such mirrors. They are not random lovers or fleeting companions. They are the 5 keys, the souls most attuned to Libra's vibration. Each key unlocks a different temple, within Libra's being one of passion, one of peace, one of freedom, one of wisdom, and one of resonance. When Libra meets them, life begins to move with the rhythm of destiny. Old wounds rise to the surface, not to torment, but to be cleansed. Desires that once seemed confusing begin to reveal purpose. Every connection feels like déjà vu, a soul memory resurfacing. But these 5 do not arrive all at once. The universe sends them in stages, like initiations. Each one tests Libra's readiness for deeper balance, for purer love. Together, they form the 5 lessons of Libra's evolution: to love without losing self, to give without exhaustion, to speak truth without fear, to receive without guilt, to recognize divine reflection when it appears. In the beginning, Libra often misinterprets these lessons. They think the right partner will finally bring peace, when in truth, each partner is a reflection of the peace waiting to be claimed within. This is the hidden paradox of Libra's path. What they seek externally has always been an echo of their internal harmony. Venus, their cosmic ruler, governs not only romance, but values what we deem worthy of love, of time, of devotion. Thus, the 5 compatible signs are not chosen by attraction alone, but by the resonance of values. Libra's true compatibility lies not in chemistry, but in frequency. When 2 souls vibrate at the same level of beauty, truth, and reciprocity, their union becomes a divine mirror, a portal through which both evolve. These 5 signs represent not merely personalities, but energetic archetypes aligned with the Libra soul's progression. The seeker who liberates their fire, the sovereign who teaches them to shine, the healer who anchors their peace, the visionary who expands their mind, the twin soul who completes the circle of air. Each will arrive in Libra's life, disguised as coincidence, timing, or temptation. But nothing about this is accidental. Every meeting is a cosmic orchestration, the universe arranging mirrors to help Libra see every facet of their light. Yet the danger remains. If Libra approaches these connections from need instead of awareness, the mirrors will distort. They will reflect imbalance instead of harmony. This is why the universe often delays Libra's great loves, not as punishment, but as preparation. Harmony requires maturity. When Libra is finally ready, when they have stopped chasing approval and begun honoring their own vibration, the 5 keys appear in quick succession, unlocking level after level of divine partnership. Each one arrives like a note in a sacred symphony, resonating through the heart, awakening memory, aligning destiny. And so the descent begins. Through the flames of Sagittarius and Leo, through the earth and air of Taurus and Aquarius, until finally, through the mirror of Gemini, the divine counterpart who completes the circle. These are not mere lovers. They are initiators of evolution. They are the echo of what Libra came here to remember, that love is not something you find, it's something you become. The first mirrors that appear for Libra are made of fire. They do not whisper, they ignite. These are the mirrors of passion, freedom, and vitality. They arrive not to comfort, but to awaken. Libra, an air sign ruled by Venus, is often gentle, composed, endlessly considerate. But when fire enters their life, when Sagittarius and Leo step across their path, the air begins to move, the flames begin to rise, and Libra's heart remembers how to burn again. The 5th mirror is Sagittarius, the seeker of truth. Imagine the wind meeting the flame on an open horizon. That is Libra, with Sagittarius, the explorer and the harmonizer, 2 souls drawn together by curiosity and laughter. Sagittarius teaches Libra that love does not have to be confined within walls or expectations. It can be wild, messy, full of adventure and growth. When these 2 meet, conversations turn into voyages, and shared dreams become roadmaps. Libra softens Sagittarius's restless fire, giving their freedom purpose. In return, Sagittarius liberates Libra from overthinking, showing them that harmony is not the absence of chaos, but the dance within it. Yet the challenge lies in rhythm. Sagittarius fears stillness. Libra needs stability. Sagittarius runs toward horizons. Libra seeks balance. If Libra clings too tightly, Sagittarius flees. If Sagittarius roams too far, Libra wilts. But when both honor each other's essence, freedom, and grace, they discover a love that expands instead of confines. This connection is a spiritual test disguised as adventure. Sagittarius opens the fifth gate, the lesson of trust. Libra learns to trust movement, uncertainty, and their own capacity to let go. The fourth mirror is Leo, the sovereign of the heart. Now imagine sunlight entering a room of mirrors. That is Leo and Libra, radiant, magnetic, dazzling. Together they create a field of beauty so potent it can turn heads, heal spaces, and inspire others. Leo loves Libra's diplomacy. Libra adores Leo's confidence. They mirror each other's desire to be seen and cherished. Leo's fire calls forth Libra's hidden boldness. Under Leo's warmth, Libra finds the courage to shine without apology. In return, Libra's grace refines Leo's fire into artistry. They become the royal couple of the Zodiac, the sun, and the air, power and poise. But the danger here is reflection turning into rivalry. If Libra forgets their own light, they begin to orbit Leo's. If Leo demands constant admiration, they burn out Libra's gentleness. Both must learn the third path: admiration without dependency, power without dominance. Leo opens the fourth gate, the lesson of self-worth. Libra learns that harmony cannot exist without self-respect, that true love is not flattery, but mutual recognition of divine light. Fire loves air, it lives by it. But fire can also consume it if unbalanced. Sagittarius and Leo are not here to settle Libra. They are here to ignite Libra's remembrance of passion, adventure, and radiant individuality. They burn away the parts of Libra that compromise too easily, teaching that peace without vitality is not peace at all, it is surrender. By walking through the fifth and fourth mirrors, Libra rediscovers the spark within. They remember that love is not just diplomacy and elegance, but also laughter, boldness, movement, and creative fire. And once Libra has danced with fire, the cosmos shifts again. A calmer rhythm begins to rise from the earth and the sky, where stability meets vision and devotion meets freedom. After walking through fire, Libra emerges transformed, glowing alive, but yearning now for something quieter. The heart, once restless from passion and movement, begins to ache for peace. It is here that the next mirrors appear: Taurus and Aquarius, the grounding earth and the liberating sky. These two souls do not inflame Libra's spirit as much as they stabilize it, reminding them that harmony is both rooted and infinite. The third mirror is Taurus, the healer of stillness. When Taurus enters Libra's world, the air grows fragrant with calm. There is a sacred familiarity between them, both ruled by Venus, both lovers of beauty, both artists of gentleness. Yet their expressions of love differ profoundly. Libra seeks balance through dialogue. Taurus builds it through presence. Taurus teaches Libra the quiet art of staying. In a world of constant motion, Taurus moves slowly, deliberately, as if savoring time itself. This steadiness is medicine for Libra's overthinking. With Taurus, love feels tangible: a hand to hold, a safe silence, a home to rest in. Taurus reminds Libra that love is not only words and promises, but consistency and care. But even serenity carries its challenge. Libra's air can feel restless beside Taurus's earth. When Taurus resists change, Libra feels confined. When Libra floats too high, Taurus feels abandoned. The lesson lies in rhythm, learning to meet halfway, to merge movement with stillness. Taurus opens the third gate, the lesson of presence. Libra learns that harmony begins not in pleasing others, but in dwelling fully in each moment. The air learns to trust the ground. The second mirror is Aquarius, the visionary of freedom. If Taurus grounds Libra in tenderness, Aquarius liberates them in thought. When these two air signs meet, conversation turns electric ideas sparkle like constellations being born. Aquarius sees through Libra's surface charm into the intellect and truth behind it. Libra, in turn, helps Aquarius translate vision into connection, turning abstraction into empathy. This is not a conventional love. It is a meeting of minds, a sacred alliance of ideals. Together they dream of worlds more balanced, fairer, freer. Their relationship often feels futuristic, based less on emotion and more on shared purpose. For Libra, who longs to be understood, not just romantically but philosophically, this connection feels like home. Yet there is distance here, literal or emotional. Aquarius values independence above all, and Libra, who thrives on reciprocity, sometimes feels unseen. The danger is disconnection disguised as peace, where space becomes separation. But when both remain rooted in mutual respect, their union becomes visionary. Aquarius opens the second gate, the lesson of detachment. Libra learns that love without control is not loss, it is trust. That true harmony includes the freedom to breathe, to think, to evolve separately, and still return. Together, Taurus and Aquarius represent the paradox that defines Libra's soul stability, and freedom, earth and sky belonging, and independence. With them, Libra learns that love must have both gravity and air, something to hold and something to release. These two mirrors refine Libra's vibration. The once pleasing diplomat becomes the poised creator of peace. Libra no longer chases approval or fears solitude. They begin to understand that harmony is not given, it is chosen moment by moment, breath by breath. Now only one mirror remains, the final reflection, where thought and love, air and air, unite in perfect resonance. It is the mirror that holds the purest reflection of Libra's essence, playful, intelligent, dual, and divine. After walking through fire, earth, and air, Libra arrives at the final mirror, the reflection of pure resonance. Standing before them is Gemini, the twin soul of wind and wonder, the only being who can match Libra's rhythm without breaking it. When Libra meets Gemini, it feels less like discovery and more like remembering. Words flow effortlessly, laughter rises like song, and thoughts intertwine until they blur into one current of air. Both are ruled by Venus through different languages. Libra through grace, Gemini through curiosity. Together they speak the dialect of connection itself, ideas that breathe silence, that communicates, and emotions that move like poetry in motion. This is a bond of mirrors, meeting mirrors. Gemini reflects Libra's intellect, adaptability, and playfulness. Libra reflects Gemini's longing for harmony and meaning. They are two versions of the same cosmic melody, restless, radiant, endlessly evolving. Their union feels like standing in a breeze that never ceases, an eternal conversation between mind and soul. Yet harmony here is not automatic. It is learned. Both fear stillness, both hide behind charm and wit. When Libra stops performing peace and Gemini stops performing brilliance, truth begins to bloom. Beneath the laughter and eloquence lies a deep tenderness. Two souls afraid of being misunderstood, now finally heard. The lesson of this mirror is resonance, not completion. Gemini teaches Libra that love doesn't need permanence to be sacred, it needs aliveness. That balance is not about control, but motion. That real harmony breathes. When conscious, this connection becomes a divine collaboration, communication, as devotion, intellect as intimacy, freedom as fidelity. They build worlds together, not to escape, but to expand. In Gemini's curiosity, Libra rediscovers play. In Libra's composure, Gemini rediscovers peace. They do not tame each other, they tune each other. This is why Gemini is the first mirror, the sacred counterpart, who completes Libra's circle of air. Their love does not silence chaos. It makes music from it. It does not end the search. It reveals that the search was always the song itself. Every past love, every imbalance, every heartbreak was preparation for this recognition. The meeting of two souls who understand that harmony isn't a destination but a frequency. Together, Libra and Gemini are not merely lovers. They are the architects of connection, the breath between thoughts, the eternal dialogue that keeps the universe alive. Now Libra stands at the center of the circle, surrounded by the 5 mirrors that shape their soul: Sagittarius, Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, and Gemini. Each one arrived like a divine teacher, awakening a different note of their inner harmony. From Sagittarius, Libra learned freedom, that love cannot bloom in captivity. From Leo, self-worth, that their light deserves to shine without apology. From Taurus, stillness, that love is not words but presence. From Aquarius, wisdom, that true union allows room to breathe. And from Gemini, resonance, that harmony lives in motion, not control. Each of these connections was never random. They were sacred initiations, calling Libra home to themselves. The heart that once sought completion in others now realizes I was whole all along. Every reflection, every heartbreak, every conversation was simply the universe teaching Libra the art of balance, not perfection, but truth. The scales now rest in stillness, not rigid, but alive. One side holds love, the other wisdom. One holds gentleness, the other strength. Libra finally sees that they are not here to receive harmony, they are here to become it. Their softness is not weakness. Their empathy is not naivete. It is the quiet courage of a soul who can hold contradiction without fear. Libra's power lies not in dominance, but in presence, the ability to bring peace where chaos once ruled. And when the right souls enter their orbit, now they will not unbalance Libra. They will tune to Libra's frequency, because harmony once embodied naturally attracts its echo. This is the revelation: Libra is not seeking reflection anymore. They are the mirror. Through them, others remember what love feels like when it is patient, kind, and awake. Let this truth anchor in your spirit. You are not too much. You are not too soft. You are not waiting to be chosen. You are the choice that calls others home. Love is not about completion. It is about resonance. When your soul finds resonance with another, eternity begins. This is your benediction: Libra, balance restored, beauty remembered, destiny fulfilled. Type it in the comments to seal this truth: I am ready for resonance. And as the stars shift above, know this: when Libra remembers who they are, the entire cosmos exhales in peace once more.